yesterday I posted this video. Hey, it's Kimron. An outdated brand image can deter modern consumers. Recognize when a rebrand is necessary. A well executed rebrand can rejuvenate your business and attract new customers. And a number of you reached out to me and asked me how I did it. So I thought, why not make a video explaining the process that I went through to create this video? I use three tools. The first one I used was ChatGPT. Specifically, I use Sora from inside ChatGPT, or I can access Sora standalone by itself. I also used 11 Labs, where I cloned my voice, and I can now write any text within 11 Labs and have that text uh, recited or said in my own voice. And then I use a tool called Dreamina. I don't even know how you pronounce it. I will show you in a bit. Dreamina from CapCut to do the lip sync and the animation. So, you know what? Let me just walk you through or show you the process that I went through to create that video. So, the first thing, I went into ChatGPT and, well, I could have created the image because I'm pretty sure that many of you have seen images from ChatGPT over the last couple of weeks and months. Well, maybe weeks, not months, because the new updated image generation model was not um released too long ago. So for the last couple of weeks, you would have seen images from ChatGPT, animated images, Ghibli style images all over the place. Like just, I mean, I've been using it and posting it as well, posting a bunch of like animated and Ghibli style images as well. So I could create that an initial image, that you see in the video, from inside ChatGPT. What I did though, I used Sora. So I went in the sidebar, clicked on Sora, and what I did is I uploaded an image. So I uploaded. If you look on, whether you're consuming this video on Facebook or wherever, if you look at my profile picture, my profile image, that's what I uploaded into Sora. So what I did is I select image, right, and then I clicked here to upload from device, and I think I have it on my desktop, right? So this is Kimron profile, open. So I loaded this image, and then I said something like, oh, no, just one image. I said something like create an or create, I think, a 3D version of the attached image of me in a podcast studio. Right. So I just told Sora to create a 3D version of the attached image of me in a podcast studio. And I clicked on remix. So it was added to the queue. So you will see up here it says added to the queue, and Sora will do its thing, and it will create the image. So let's see what it's going to create. If it's going to create the same thing that it gave me when I actually did that first video, or if it's going to create something a little bit different. I don't know. So let's see. We're doing this real time. So you were seeing what I'm doing in real time. And whatever the results are, I'll show you. If it flops, it flops. If it creates something good, it creates something good. In the meantime, while this image is being created in Sora, let me show you the other tool that I use. So this is 11 Labs, which is the tool I use to clone my voice and create that audio that you heard in the video. This is 11 Labs. Now I have I think I have a paid account. I think I have the creator version of it. So we're home. So what I did, I went into voices, and I'm showing you voices because if you're in 11 Labs, there are a bunch of different professional voices that you can use. for your videos. You don't have to clone your own voice like I did. So, for instance, let's say this Rachel voice.
You got to be careful if you don't know where you're going, because you might.
Voice, we have this like Drew Legacy, whatever. But we have a bunch of different voices that you can use. They're all professional voices, and you can use
Life without love is like a
any one
tree
of them.
without.
What I did is I cloned my own voice. So maybe I can have to do a separate video where I can show you how I did this. So I have this here. This is where I cloned my voice. So what I did is I click on use. So I'm using my voice. So anything I type here will be, I guess, said in my voice. So let's type something. So because we will need an audio for the final step in this process. So let's say I want to say something like social media is very important for today's small, medium, and large businesses. businesses. Can't even spell. So social media is very important for today's large, small, medium, and large businesses. Don't get left behind. And I'll just put something in the front like, hey, no, it's Kimran. So I have, it's Kimran. Social media is very important for today's small, medium, and large businesses. Don't get left behind. And all I need to do is click on generate speech, and it will generate that speech in my voice. So let's hit on generate speech. It's Kimran. Social media is very important for today's small, so it's generating. That speech is being generated. It's 8 seconds long. What I will do, I will hit on download. So I will download that voice. It's downloaded. And what we will do now is head back to Sora. Okay, so we're back in Sora, and it seems as though it was created. So it says Podcast Studio Portrait ready. Click to view. So I will click here to see what was created. Okay, there we go. So it did create a 3D version of the image that I attached. Now the one I did before, I put in there animated. So I had put in create a 3D, an animated 3D version of the attached image of me, which is the reason why you saw it was animated. So I think I will go back and add in that. I'll update the prompt to include animated version, because while these are like these are not animated, these are like the 3D versions, but you can see it was created. So I will edit the remix, and I will say create an animated 3D version of the attached image. So remix is going to be added back to the queue. So yeah, so let's give it a few to, so you can see what was created here. I mean, this is great. Now the thing about it is the image creators, they don't replicate like exact images of people. So it took the picture of me, it created a 3D version of it, something that according to it resembles me a little bit. But I generally use the animated ones or the 3D ones because that's just what I prefer. If I'm gonna create something, give it some little flair, I just prefer the animation, and I said I will show you how I did the one that I did. So the one I did was animation. So let's see what is going to come with. Let's give it a few. New creation was done. So let's take a look. Okay, so this is what it created. So a little different than the one from before. Obviously, it's not gonna create the same thing every time, but I think that we got something there. So we got this one, and we have, oh snap, and we have this one. So what I will do is actually, so we have this one. I'll use this one. I'll use the first one. So I'll just use this one. So I will download. So this is so funny. So I will download this one. Download. Okay, so we download it. We're gonna bring everything together. So I will take the image that I just created and I will animate it using Dreamina by CapCut, and I will add the audio that we created in 11 Labs on top of it. So let's see how that works. So let's head into Dreamina. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but we are in Dreamina, and we have image generator, video generator, AI avatar generator. So the first thing I will do is I will click on this AI avatar generator here. Click on lip sync, because that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the image that I created, we're gonna animate it, and we're gonna add the audio to it and do some lip sync. No, these are like previous things that I created. I think this is like this is posted that, and this was a test one. So the first thing I will do is I will go into my download folder. I will click on the image that I just downloaded, open. It will load that image. Okay, perfect. So this is the image that we just created in Sora. And then I will go into audio upload. So this is the image. Then I scroll down, I click on audio upload, and then I will go into, again, the download. This is the audio I just created from 11 Labs. I will upload this audio. And so we have the image, we have the audio, and then I will click on generate. And here you will see it being generated. So it does take a while. So as you see, it says here the generation is in queue and will take about 5 minutes. So let's give it some time to generate, and we'll be right back with it. Okay, so this is almost finished generating. We have 98% to go. Well, 98% completed, I should say, and 2% to go. 99. Oh, so it says too many people are generating. The generation might take a while. So, which means that we at the final edge, but because I guess myself and a bunch of other people are trying to generate videos, and I'm pretty sure that by the time those of you watching this video might get on and generate your own, it could take a minute. So once this is done generating, then all that's left to do is to download. So close this. All that's left to do is to download the video and use it however you want. So for instance, like in this case, like with this one, I just click on the download button here. Or brand image can determine. The same thing will happen once this one is finished. I'll just click on the download button, and we're good to go. And that's it. That is how I created the video that I created. And just to show you the one that was just created, take a look at it. Tell me what you think. It's Kimron. Social media is very important for today's small, medium, and large businesses. Don't get left behind. So, if you know anybody that can benefit from what was presented here in this video, feel free to share this video with them so we can all start generating our own animation style videos. So